What if the people earning more in 1 year than most people earn in a lifetime still end up broke after retirement? A young athlete signs a contract worth millions, steps into fame, drives luxury cars, and lives a life most people only dream of. But years later, many of them face financial struggle, debt, and even bankruptcy. So here's the real question. How can someone earning 10 times more than you still end up with less financial security in the long run? Because in modern sports, the biggest truth is simple. High income does not guarantee wealth. Only structure, discipline, and control decide who stays rich and who does not. In this video we shall break down why athletes lose money, how lifestyle destroys wealth, and what you can learn from their mistakes. 1. The illusion of athlete wealth. From the outside, professional athletes look like financial success stories. Huge contracts, private jets, luxury homes, and brand deals create the image of unlimited wealth. Fans assume that once a player signs a big contract, their financial future is secured forever. But behind this image lies a very different reality. Many athletes experience financial instability shortly after their careers end. Studies in sports finance show that a large percentage of players face serious money problems within just a few years after retirement. The reason is not lack of income but lack of long-term structure. What looks like permanent wealth is often only temporary cash flow compressed into a short career window. 2. The income spike problem. Athletes do not earn like normal professionals. A regular person earns steadily over decades, but athletes earn most of their lifetime income in a very short period of time. This creates what is known as an income spike. Suddenly, millions arrive at once. The brain starts treating that money as normal even though it is not. This is where financial mistakes begin. Spending decisions are based on peak income instead of average lifetime income. A player earning millions per year may start living as if that level will last forever. But sports careers are short. And when income suddenly stops, the lifestyle remains. That gap between expectation and reality becomes the first step toward financial decline. 3. Lifestyle inflation and silent pressure. One of the strongest forces destroying athlete wealth is lifestyle inflation. When income increases, spending increases even faster. Luxury cars, expensive houses, designer fashion, travel, and constant social spending quickly become normal. But this is not only a personal choice. There is also environmental pressure. Teammates spend. Friends expect support. Fans expect success to look visible. Agents and media reinforce the image of luxury. Slowly, spending becomes identity. Once lifestyle becomes identity, reducing it feels like failure. And this is where wealth starts leaking silently, even during peak earning years. For the short career problem. A hidden reality in professional sports is that careers are extremely short. Many athletes retire in their 20s or early 30s. This means they must convert a short earning window into a lifetime of financial survival. Think about it. A normal person earns for 40 years. An athlete may earn for only 5 to 10 years. Yet both must survive the same lifetime after income stops. This creates one of the most difficult financial equations in the world. High income plus short time plus long retirement equals extreme financial pressure if not managed correctly. 5. Weak financial systems behind big money. Another major issue is financial structure. Most athletes enter wealth very quickly but without financial education. Sudden money often arrives before financial maturity. Instead of systems, decisions rely on trust, agents, or informal advice. Without budgeting frameworks, investment plans, or tax strategies, money starts leaking from multiple directions. Taxes reduce earnings. Fees reduce earnings. Poor investments reduce earnings. And because there is no structure controlling the flow, wealth behaves like water without a container. It spreads but does not stay. 6. Taxes, fees, and hidden financial loss. What most people never realize is how much athlete income disappears before it ever turns into real savings or usable wealth. A large part of earnings is reduced through taxes that vary across countries, meaning athletes can be taxed in multiple jurisdictions depending on where they play and earn. On top of that, agent commissions, legal advisors, and management teams all take a percentage from both salaries and endorsement deals. Many contracts that appear massive on paper lose a significant portion once these deductions are applied. Even brand partnerships are not fully direct income, as intermediaries and agencies often take cuts for deal structuring and representation. Over time, these repeated deductions quietly reduce total wealth accumulation. This creates a situation where reported earnings look extremely high, but actual retained money is far lower than public perception suggests. 7. Emotional spending and social pressure. Money in sports is not only financial, it is emotional. When athletes succeed, they often feel responsible for their family, friends, and community. This leads to emotional spending that grows quickly. Supporting large groups of people, paying for lifestyles, and maintaining social expectations becomes normal. At the same time, there is identity pressure. Athletes are expected to look successful at all times. So spending is not just about desire. It becomes an expectation. And when emotion replaces structure, financial discipline becomes weaker over time. 8. The reality behind athlete bankruptcy statistics. Research across professional sports reveals a repeated pattern. Many athletes face financial pressure only a few years after retirement. The exact bankruptcy figures differ by league, country, sample size, and research method, so dramatic percentages should always be treated carefully. Still, the lesson remains clear. Earning millions does not automatically create lasting wealth or financial safety. The real danger begins when spending rises with fame, savings remain weak, and investments are poorly planned. Once contracts end, endorsement income falls, and regular paychecks disappear, expensive homes, cars, taxes, and family obligations continue. A fortune that looked unlimited can shrink much faster than expected. Athlete bankruptcy statistics therefore reveal an important truth. Income creates opportunity, but behavior, planning, and discipline decide whether that opportunity becomes security or disappears after the cheering stops. 9. Why high income does not create wealth. Here is the most important lesson. Income and wealth are not the same thing. Income is what you earn. Wealth is what you keep. Athletes often focus on maximizing income during peak years. But without converting that income into long-term assets, money does not last. Wealth requires three things: time, structure, and discipline. But sports provide none of these naturally. That is why many high-earning athletes end up financially weaker than people who earn far less but manage money better. 10. The psychological trap of sudden success. Sudden wealth changes behavior. When large money arrives quickly, the brain adjusts expectations. Spending feels normal even when it is not sustainable. This creates what psychologists call financial anchoring to peak income. People start believing current income levels will continue forever. But in sports, peak income is temporary. Once performance declines or retirement comes, income disappears but habits remain. This mismatch is one of the strongest reasons for financial collapse. 11. Lessons for everyday life. Even if you are not an athlete, the same money patterns can appear in everyday life. A promotion, a business month, a bonus, or a growing side income can create a feeling of freedom. The danger begins when spending rises to match the new income. A larger home, car, expensive travel, and luxury purchases can become normal. If income later falls, those costs remain. The smarter approach is to keep your lifestyle stable while directing extra money towards savings, debt repayment, investments, and emergency funds. High income without control usually creates higher consumption, not lasting wealth. Controlled income creates options, security, and peace of mind. Financial success is not measured by how quickly money arrives, but by how wisely it is managed and how long it continues supporting your life. At the end, the answer is not complicated. Athletes lose money not because they earn too little, but because their financial systems are weaker than their income levels. Short careers, emotional pressure, lifestyle inflation, weak planning, and sudden wealth all combine into one outcome. Income spikes do not create wealth. Systems do. And that is why some athletes stay rich after retirement, while others struggle despite earning millions. The difference is never talent. The difference is structure. If you understand this story, you can avoid the same mistakes in your own life. Do not let income decide your lifestyle. Let structure decide your financial future. Build savings before spending. Focus on long-term assets instead of short-term comfort. Because real wealth is not about how much you earn in your best years, but how much you keep in your worst years. If this video helped you understand money in a new way, like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.